Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop! Get out now!
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
How much have you had to drink?
Nothing, baby.
Show me your hands!
Why are you grabbing me like this?
Stop resisting!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
When I'm working and we're not going call to call, I like to clear up my paperwork. As soon as I'm done, I like to patrol the area, see the citizens, let them know that we're present, and see if there's anything that catches my eye that's out of the ordinary. We're gonna pull this bike over. It just ran a red light. He's just running it. Pull over. Pull over. No? Oh, this little 180. The little motor-sized bike failed to yield. It ran a red light and a stop sign. Yeah, we're gonna go around. See if we can stop it. I mean, it's just running. 180. We're at the park on Van Buren and 48.
Copy 81, can you be now?
He's gonna take off.
81, come back.
He's jumping a fence trying to get away from me.
Copy. Charles 13, confirm you copy. Negative threat with a bike about. Subject failure to yield.
Young 80, negative. It's a mini bike.
Can you advise if you're in foot pursuit?
Negative. I have visual of him. Black shorts, black hat, and gray backpack. There he is. Young 80, he's back on the street. We're going south on Van Buren Street.
Copy back on the street, south on Van Buren.
What are you doing? Watch out.
145. Can I get a call for 20,000 right now?
Down on the ground!
I'm down. Why are you guys chasing me? Sir? 70-1033, take one in custody. Put your hands behind your back. No, no, put it. Like they're trying to bad neck.
Put your hand behind your back!
No, yeah. I got a bad neck. It's fine. I got a bad neck. Why am I being handcuffed for? Why are you running? I wasn't running. I didn't go chasing me. So I
Young 80, we're on 49th and Frederick.
Can I get up, please? My back. Let's go. Can I get a water in the
No, let's go.
Oh, please. The bike's stolen or what? Why are you running? No, I wasn't running. I didn't know you guys were chasing me.
Yes, you did. You looked straight at me.
When? Come on, your car.
Come on.
No, see. You want your blackout stuff on?
Yeah.
I dropped my flashlight.
My cell phone.
Yeah, get inside. Get inside.
Yeah, I will.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Get inside. He ran a red light, almost TC'd into traffic. I honked at him.
Yeah.
He turned over and looked at me. And then he kept going. He clearly saw me. I was right behind him.
Well, I was right next to
He
my hair
jumped the
telling him to
fence.
stop, and
Yeah.
he kept going. So.
Yeah, he jumped the fence and threw his bike through the fence, actually. He's your son? Trying to pull him over. He wasn't pulling over. He was running the red lights and stop signs and everything.
Oh, because he doesn't have tags, I guess, or not supposed to be in the street, how that little motorcycle.
No, he ran a red light and then he ran a stop sign and then he tried running away from me.
I don't know why.
Whose bike is that?
I really don't know.
How close are
It's
you?
been at our house for a long time.
Yeah, the bike?
A long time, yeah.
Okay. So, why were you running from me?
I didn't know you were back of me. I was trying to get to my house because I just finished fixing the chain on the bike. So I was just testing to see how fast I could go.
Okay. Listen.
And I lost control.
I honked at you. My lights were on completely. You turned around and you looked at me. You ran through that stoplight, jumped over the fence. Clearly you saw me. So why were you running?
I got a gig. And
why were you running from me?
I wasn't running from you.
You saw me.
When over here, no, I saw you when we were over here in the park. Yes, I did see you. I don't know if you were looking for me or what, but I was just trying to get out of your way.
You were the only person around. You were the only person around. You knew I was looking for you.
People in the van right there.
I was right behind you.
I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I didn't.
Okay, just be straight up with me. Just be straight up with me. Stop going around and making excuses, you know?
No.
We can all see it here, okay? So tell me the truth. Why? What's the reason?
Because I got a gig and I gotta play music.
You're gonna go with that?
Yeah. No, that's what it is. Because I gotta work. That's what I do for a living, music. I play a house party.
That's why you didn't stop?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, there was more than one occasion.
Because it doesn't stop. It doesn't have the brakes not too good on it.
It stopped when you jumped the fence.
Okay, and then why'd you jump off the bike and run when you crashed?
I hit the thing right there. I didn't jump and run.
I got you on video running from me. You're on probation.
I know.
You're supposed to stop.
I know.
So just you not stopping is a violation of your probation. All right? When's the last time you smoked meth?
2 hours ago.
That's what I thought. All right.
All right, watch your foot.
My husband's been telling him, don't be riding that motorcycle in town because you're going to get a ticket because it's illegal and this and that. So that's probably why.
It was completely fine up until he ran two stoplights and a stop sign. He is going to go to the jail for resisting and probation.
Okay.
One of my favorite things about working for Colton PD is they teach you how to have thick skin here. I mean, a perfect example was when I got off of probation. On my third day, I was an hour late to briefing because I woke up late. And my partners, my supervisors, they all gave me a rough time about it, but it was all in good fun. And I think in a career such as law enforcement, you need to have that thick skin because not everybody out there is always gonna like you. Right now, we're going to burglary in progress. The reporting party's inside the residence, saying someone's looking into the back of the residence, and he's looking in through the windows.
Affirmative, it's going to be a Hispanic male, the northbound Pepper.
Looks like he jumped over the fence towards one of the main streets coming up right over here, so we want to try and get to him before he gets any further.
About 5'11", early 20s, wearing a white shorts, a black hoodie with a gray backpack, and black hat.
So show me out with one. He's the height, the natural description, so forth.
Sounds like Charlie 12 is out with one east of the high school. Paul 22, I'm out with Charlie 12.
So he's bebopping this way, and when I drive by, does the whole I'm not gonna pay attention.
I'm not gonna look. I don't see you. Okay.
Matches the description. So what are you doing in that person's backyard?
I was just trying to get some water.
Okay.
I didn't think anyone lived there. The house looked completely empty.
Okay. So you just go there to get your water, and it's not your house?
I didn't think anyone was there.
You want to get some name there?
Yeah. Do you have an ID or anything on you, man?
No, sir.
No. What's your name?
Jesse?
Hey, can I check your bag out, bro?
Call me Paul 22.
Can I look in your bag?
Go ahead.
Okay. You're on parole probation?
No, sir.
So it sounds like it's either a 459, a burglary, or a attempt burglary. And we'll go from there. There's some marijuana. Looks like he possibly a transient living on the street. There's this meth pipe. He's collecting cell phone tokens. Whose house did you go to get water? What's their name?
I don't know them.
So you just went to somebody's house you don't know to get water?
I just felt like I was gonna pass out like right now.
You didn't think to like knock on the front door and say, hey, I'm thirsty, can I get some water?
It didn't look like anyone lived there.
How about this? You use one of your 20 phones and you call 911 and say, I feel like I'm gonna pass out, have the ambulance come.
They're all dead. All the
You
phones
just
are
have an
dead.
excuse for everything, huh, Jesse?
All those phones are dead.
This is all one big misunderstanding, it sounds like, huh?
All those phones are dead.
What city do you live in?
Marina Valley.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just trying to visit my kid, but I'm not allowed to see him until I get the coronavirus test.
So why did you go take the test then?
Because you have to like make an appointment and stuff, and then like you have to do it like online or whatever, and then none of my phones are alive.
Stand up for me. Stand up, stand up, stand up. You're gonna face the street. So right now we're getting what's called an infield lineup, where the victim drives by and determines whether or not this was the person, the suspect who attempted to break into the residence. All right. Have a seat.
Hey, Terry, can we put him in your car?
Stand up,
Hey, just
stand up.
make sure we pat him down good.
Stand up. The owner of the residence was able to identify him as a subject who broke into his residence. So right now, he's under arrest for burglary.
Burglary?
And we're gonna transport him over to county jail, and they'll process him there.
I'm not gonna be able to see my baby anymore.
Yeah, you weren't going to see your baby anyways, man.
Yes, I was.
Have a
dude.
seat, dude. Have a seat.
I was just trying to get some water. It's freaking hot out here, dude. Like, everything is like shut down. Everywhere is like being because of the coronavirus, man.
This is your chance, okay? Take what happened here, use it for your advantage. I know it sucks. Yeah, you're gonna be going to jail for the burglary, but when you get out, use it to clean yourself up, and maybe you can get your kid back. All right, man. Well, good luck, okay?
You're just ruining my life. Thank you.
So right now we're back en route to the homeowner's residence where the crime took place, and just get her end of the story. Oh.
Hey, look, garden hose. So you didn't even need to go to the backyard to get it. Bust that story.
Can you just show us what happened when you called us?
They said somebody's trying to break in. I called the lady on the dispatch. She was very sweet about it.
So then what happened down here?
When I came in, this person is standing somewhere right there. He was standing there where the screen is. And I said, hey, you, because I didn't know how do you react in that time. I said, hey, you, and then he see me quickly, and then he jumped, from the fence and walked out.
And then can you show us the other screen on the back side of the house?
This is the second screen that he tried to take down, right?
Yeah, that one, I have a belief that this one is already taken first.
Oh, okay. So you think he came here, then he went over there?
Yeah, because when he
And that's
saw
when you
me
caught him.
there, then he jumped.
Good thing he's in custody.
Yeah. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I think a lot of deputies have goals that they want to accomplish. I would like to make an impact in people's lives that do these hard drugs. I'm hoping just maybe that I can get them to actually look at changing their life up for themselves and their family. We're going to get out with these individuals standing in the middle of the road. Hey, ma'am. Ma'am, come over here. I'm coming in front of my vehicle. So listen, first off, I've been seeing you walking all day, okay?
Not everywhere.
Really? So you weren't hanging out with that dude over there at 24-hour store? Yeah, come on.
I was meeting him at the store.
Okay, well, okay, all right. So you've been walking around for at least 2 hours. You, about 4 hours.
We just got done eating dinner.
Where'd y'all eat at?
Over there on Bremen.
Okay, so what's in the bag?
A torch.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. Is that a knife in there?
No, sir.
Ma'am. Open that back up. What's in there?
You can look at it.
I can look in there? All right.
Are you serious?
Well, you just said I can look in here, ma'am.
Well, why would you just gave him permission
Just ask
to
if
do
it's a
your bag.
weapon. Okay, come on, really? I mean, I saw it in plain view, and you pulled it away from me. Just come over here in front of the vehicle. You got a knife right here. I'm gonna take this from you right fast. You got any weapons on you?
No, sir.
When you were looking in there, I saw the pipe. What else is gonna be in there? Just be honest. I mean, do you still have some on you? Just tell me where it would be at.
Go to the back.
What's that? Right here? Okay, all right. 'Cause I know I've been seeing you earlier.
That's not
I just left from the house. I was walking to the store to use the bathroom.
All right, so what's this right here?
Spice.
That's spice. When's the last time you smoked spice?
Earlier.
Earlier? What's that?
An X pill.
Ecstasy? And still some more? Okay. Is this how you smoking it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here, put your phone up right fast. Okay? No, just put it up there. I'm not gonna be able to go in there.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah, he's fine. Man.
Please, sir, don't.
I got you. Don't worry about it. Maybe I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. You go down there and head right out. Don't worry about it. I promise you.
Please.
Don't worry about it, man. He's just harassing you. There's no reason to stop him.
No. Harassing is no.
reason to
Y'all
stop
were
us.
standing in the middle of the road.
I was not standing.
She wasn't. I was.
Yeah.
So I should have been the one. You took it upon yourself to stop her.
Hey, sir, why don't you go have a seat right there by that vehicle for me? Hey, right over there. Just keep by the front tire. Just to let you know that when you pulled that pipe away from me, I knew that you had something, so they gave me consent. But you were pretty honest with me. You told me right off the bat, you had other stuff in there. Now, the only thing that, listen, so you got some felonies here, okay? You do have felonies, okay? Unfortunately, you do have felonies. Now, you've been honest with me, and I can low bond you, or I can recommend bond you, or I can high bond you. That means your bond will be lower if I low bond you, okay? But you've been really honest with me. And I'm willing to work that out with you, okay? But unfortunately, these are felonies right here. All this right here, all of this you have here is felonies.
I just got from that dude.
Okay, well, does he have anything on him?
Not that dude. The dude that was on the bike and he took the off.
Where was he at?
He was sitting right there in between.
Okay.
Behind
So
that
the guy on the
truck.
bike? All right, if you want to go with this deputy right here, he'll put you in the back of the
Can I
vehicle.
take your phone?
Yeah,
Gonna
absolutely.
Go right to this car over here, okay?
There you go.
Can't have the phone during the day.
All right, Jeffrey. I know I've been seeing y'all all day out on the road and stuff like that.
About an hour and a half, 2 hours ago.
And you know who she hangs
Well, I
out
look
with?
for her. You bet I do.
Huh?
And I wish I could help her, but I can't.
So she does have a problem?
We'll just say she just I don't know. She knows what she does, man. She is not a prostitute. I promise you that.
Okay.
You would never give her $1.
Yeah.
But she can't help but put it out there, man.
Where does she live at?
Her family just moved out about 2-3 weeks ago. They went up to Alabama and she just kind of lingered back.
So she's just going from house to
Kinda
house
in
and stuff
limbo,
like that?
Yeah. And she's a good girl, man. She's lost. Her whole family left town, man.
Mm-hmm. You ever tried to help her out?
Man, I try to help her. Every time she calls me, I go to her.
Okay. Well, did you know she had all that stuff in her bag?
Yes.
You did?
Absolutely. I tell her all the time.
You tell her to...
That's her life in that bag. That's all she has. That's all she owns. She carries it everywhere she goes, man. She will not
Okay,
set
well,
it down.
tell me this. Do you mind taking that? She wants me to give you her bag.
Yes, please.
I'm going to check it for any other
Yeah, go ahead.
narcotics and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
All right, just hang tight right fast.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Chastity. You're 20 years old. I mean, you got all that stuff in your bag and stuff? Is it just, are you addicted to this stuff? Or what is it? You need to get some help. You need to get off of it because you have it. I mean, I'll give you one thing. I will give you one thing. You were honest about it, straight up. You can't be having this stuff on you. You can't be living this life.
I don't-
And you can't do
I
that.
have to keep it on me. I know.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Listen, I have all my stuff in me because I really don't have anywhere to go. That's why I carry all my everywhere.
Okay, so he's gonna take your stuff because I don't think
I
you.
know.
Okay, but you're gonna have your phone. Okay, he's gonna bring that with you to the jail. You gotta get your life together. You're still young enough to be able to do it. You're 20 years old. Okay, your life is not ruined yet from this stuff. Okay. When you're 20 years old, you don't look like you're 45 yet from doing this stuff, so you got to stop while you can. So you're being arrested for possession of methamphetamine, spice, ecstasy, and possession of drug paraphernalia, okay? All right, man, you're free to go, buddy.
All right, gentlemen. Y'all have a wonderful night.
All right, man.
Don't work too hard.
You gonna bond her out?
Absolutely, I have no choice.
Okay.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.